builders, commercial builders, and that was for a base bid of $4.99 million, and then they had multiple optional pieces of, playground, pool playground apparatus type stuff, for a total of about 1.046, roughly. And actually, when we go to make the bid, let's do an exact number. I don't know if we've got that totaled up anywhere.
I do.
Okay.
But I didn't put it on here because it's very sure. I didn't put it on here because for 51, when I take the council, I have the exact number on there.
And all we can approve today is just going to be the base bid, because we don't have. I mean, we've got the $5 million, but we don't have the other funding yet. We are seeking contributions to get us some of those optional pieces of equipment, and so that's going to happen. But so basically, none of the other optional pieces are going to come in beneath what we presently have available funds. So. Tyler Dietrich's here. He's put the bidder, the contractor, and he's able to maybe answer any questions you guys might have about the bid. And I guess I'll try to answer, the staff or I will try to answer any questions too.
Tyler, you kind of start us off, just what do you think you guys normally do? What are some previous jobs, those types of things?
Yeah, we started doing public work about a year ago. Previous to that, we were doing just all commercial. That's all we do. We do large renovations and new builds. We've kind of primarily gone to only new builds, just because they're cleaner and better than renovations in our opinion. We just finished a 3-story office space in Tulsa. Just did a 60,000 square foot light industrial building in Tulsa, and now we're kind of in the surrounding areas. We just finished a playground in Stillwater. We're doing work for Talco Public Schools. We just started an EMS facility in Durant. So we're really in the whole state right now doing a lot of public work. Yeah.
In case nobody heard me, or you weren't here when I was talking about it before the meeting started, who's your pool contractor?
Honestly, I'd have to go back.
I don't
remember.
Alliance, or Atlantis.
Atlantis?
That might be it, yeah.
Whoever, it's the same contractor that's doing the open pool right now. I did get a phone call from the mayor last week indicating that she was very pleased with the work that they're doing in Winoka. They're following their budget as they should be. They're finding ways to save money when it's appropriate. They're also doing quite a bit of PR on behalf of the project in the city of Winoka. So I think they were part of both bid packets that we received.
Yeah.
But
they were highly recommended by other people who use them, and also their bonding company spoke really highly of them as far as being financially capable, which was a big thing for us to make sure that they can do a project that big.
were you able to get, and I know a couple, but any local contractors?
Yeah, we did get a couple. There was a couple that were too high, and there's going to be some that we go back to and try to make sure that we give them a chance to kind of sharpen their pencil. But I just talked with one yesterday. We're definitely going to give as many the ability to as possible. The bigger trades is just not possible, like the plumbing and electric, but for sure the masonry, the paint, the demo, we really want local guys to do that. Yep.
Any other questions or comments? We entertain a motion.
$990,000 base bid.
So Kelly, on the base bid approval, and then there will have to be money raised and then an approval for the alternate bid if the money is raised. Is that how that, correct? Correct.
For each alternate bid we add.
What is I'm just looking on this alternate, just for me, like the body flume slide tower, does that include, like how many slides is in that?
I think that's 2 large slides, but those specialty equipment is so expensive because there's a specified manufacturer and it's just super expensive. I was shocked to see that number. I was like, that's like double of what I thought it would be. I thought it would be expensive, but it is, And that would be something we could go back to the pool contractor and say, do you know of any alternates of, hey, is there another brand that's more reasonable? Because he's going to be the guy, they're going to be the ones that install these all the time, and there's a good chance they know other comparables. Because did we get, we're not wanting the Taj Mahal of slides, and something would be better than nothing. So I would say we need to just look at alternates and see, and maybe it is a low cost, I don't know, but we don't know until we get some comparable options and look at that. But before you move forward on any of the specialty things, I would suggest looking at alternates because they're all really expensive.
What playground did you guys do in Stillwater?
The Sanger Ridge playground, that's the middle school.
So Kelly, on this part, you move forward, and if they move forward with obviously the base bid to start on the alternate, do you build it with the alternates going to be done? And if the money comes later, that's completed, or how is that going to be handled?
So we'll have, because of the timeline, these bids are good for whatever, I can't remember, 30 days. 30 days. So anything that's not approved within 30 days, we're going to have to either work with Tyler and he'll have to work with whoever else to see if we can maintain those bids at the level that they're at, or see if they've gone up in price. But it'll just take more effort to make sure we get the money coming in that's at the right level to be able to do these things. Everything in the base bid is going to be done so that these can be added, whether it's this year or next year or 10 years down the road. The infrastructure is going to be in place that these things can be added at any time.
Make a motion to approve Ascend Commercial Builders LLC for the bid of $4,990,000 for the pool project, base bid.
Okay.
Roll call, please.
Sherman?
Yes.
Swallow? Yes. Hanson?
Yes.
Sheila?
Yes.
Our next steps will be working to get this on the agenda for the Alva Economic Development Authority. After that, I know at least your demo guys are chomping at the bit to go ahead and put a blade in the ground and start cleaning up. So we're not far from breaking ground, fellas.